Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the last 5 years of your life disappeared, not because you were lazy, but because nobody taught you the right things at the right time. What if I told you that a few simple lessons could save you years of frustration, thousands of dollars, and countless sleepless nights? Today, I'm sharing the first part of the advice I genuinely wish I had learned much earlier. These aren't motivational quotes. They are practical ideas that can completely change the way you think, work, and live. By the end of this video, you'll understand why so many people stay stuck, and more importantly, how you can avoid becoming one of them. Let's begin. Every successful person has one thing in common. Not money. Not talent. Not luck. They simply learned certain lessons earlier than most people. While others were wasting time chasing distractions, they were building habits, skills, and systems that kept paying them back for years. Unfortunately, most schools never teach these lessons. Families rarely discuss them. And society often realizes their importance only after it's too late. So today, let's start with the first lesson. Time is more valuable than money. If someone offered you 10 Indian rupees lakh today or the ability to go back 5 years with everything you know now, which would you choose? Most people would choose the second option. Why? Because time creates money. Money cannot create time. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings people have. Many teenagers believe they have plenty of time. Many adults believe they'll start next month. Years pass. Nothing changes. The problem isn't a lack of time. The problem is the illusion that time is unlimited. Think about it. Almost everyone spends hours scrolling through social media every day. 1 hour becomes 2. 2 become 4. 1 week becomes 1 year. Suddenly you're asking yourself, what did I actually achieve? That's how dreams quietly disappear. Not because people failed, but because they delayed. A simple example. Imagine two friends. Both are 18 years old. Both have the same intelligence, the same opportunities, the same internet connection. The first friend spends just 1 hour every day learning valuable skills. The second spends that hour watching random videos. 1 year later, the first friend has learned graphic design, or video editing, or coding, or communication. The second friend has watched over 1,000 hours of entertainment. Now ask yourself, who has the better future? The answer is obvious. Small daily choices become huge life differences. The power of compounding. People think compounding only works for money. That's not true. Knowledge compounds. Skills compound. Confidence compounds. Discipline compounds. Every page you read today makes tomorrow's learning easier. Every workout makes the next workout slightly easier. Every video you create improves the next one. Tiny improvements become massive results. James Clear explains this perfectly in his famous idea. Improve by just 1% every day. You won't notice much after 1 week. But after 1 year, you'll barely recognize the person you've become. The hidden cost of waiting. People often say, I'll start when I have better equipment. I'll start after college. I'll start after getting a job. I'll start next Monday. But here's the truth. Perfect timing doesn't exist. Waiting feels safe. But waiting has a price. Every day you delay learning English, someone else improves theirs. Every month you postpone building a business, someone else gains experience. Every year you avoid taking action, someone else becomes an expert. The world doesn't stop while you're waiting. Why most people waste time? Because distractions are designed to be addictive. Social media, notifications, short videos, endless scrolling. These platforms compete for one thing: your attention. Because attention has become the world's most valuable currency. If companies can keep you watching for 1 extra minute, they earn more money. That's why protecting your attention is protecting your future. A personal reflection. Think about your own life for a moment. How many times have you said, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. Then one day you realize that years have passed. Not because life was unfair, but because action kept getting postponed. That's why successful people value consistency more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Consistency stays. 3 practical actions. Starting today. Spend 30 minutes every day learning a valuable skill. Reduce unnecessary scrolling by even 20 minutes daily. Ask yourself every night, did I spend today creating my future, or just consuming content? Small changes repeated daily create extraordinary results. This is only the first lesson. Remember, time is the only resource that every human receives equally, but not everyone uses equally. You can always earn more money. You can always buy better things. But you can never buy yesterday. So use today wisely. Because your future is being built by the decisions you make right now.